Am I boring? Hi guys, welcome to today's video. I thought I would do this since, my subscribers have just like tripled in 3 months. When I was making my blooper video, I was looking back through all my old videos obviously to find the footage, and I said in one of my videos 3 months ago, thank you so much for 100 subscribers. So yeah, in 3 months, I'm I'm nearly at 300, so that's crazy, so it's nearly tripled. So I figured there's a lot more of you that are new, and maybe this would be nice for you guys to get to know me a bit more, and for anyone that's an old subscriber as well. I've put new stuff in here. It's going to be different to my all about me tag I did, yeah, because I wanted to give you guys some new information. I'm really sorry if I sound bunged up or if I sniffle in this video. My rhinitis and my sinuses are really bad today. I don't know why. I think maybe it's the cold weather. The cold air seems to make it really painful. I'm really sorry, and also I'm going to apologise in advance for if you hear my cat at all, because it seems like he just wants to be in the background of every single video. So yeah, just get that out there at the beginning. So I'm going to make this really snappy. I want this to be really quick and snappy. I feel like I've been rambling loads, and here I am rambling. So let's just cut to the chase and get on with it. 1. I have had the same best friend since I was 4. I used to have blue hair. I did gymnastics for 6 years when I was younger, and it amazes me, but I could still do a lot of the things I was taught in gymnastics even though I haven't done it for years. It's really weird. It's like muscle memory, I guess, but yeah, I can still do a lot of the things even though I don't do gymnastics. I have 9 GCSEs, 3 A-levels and a first class with honours degree in street arts, which is not graffiti or street dance, it's like outdoor theatre. I have been with my boyfriend for nearly 12 years. I have 2 brothers, one is older than me and one is younger than me, and we're 2 years exactly apart. So my brother 2 years me, my brother is 2 years after me. I have a kitten called Figaro that we rescued recently, and we also have 3, oh that's really sad. We now only have 2 dwarf hamsters. One of them passed away a few days ago. They were called Buttons, Baby and Boo. They were all sisters, and Boo sadly passed away. They've actually way past their life expectancy, because we're just really good at looking after animals. I can make my pupils dilate whenever I want to, like on command. It's kind of my party trick. I taught myself to move my right eyebrow independently from a young age because of watching The Rock on was it WWF or WWE back then? I can't remember, but yeah, because of The Rock I taught myself to move it, and now look, watch, I'm not going to be able to do it. Do you smell what The Rock is cooking? I have been to Disney World Florida twice and Disneyland Paris once, and I am a total Disney geek. I used to work in childcare looking after babies as young as 3 months old, which was lovely. I loved it. I am distantly related to Judy Garland. It's true. I don't have a favourite colour. I absolutely hate tomatoes, but I love pizza. Like, pizza might be my favourite food. My birthday is on the 27th of April, which makes me a stubborn Taurus. I was named after my great grandma. She was called Jessie Gum, and so I was called Jessica after her. I have had my photos stolen by catfishes many, many times. One of them got really creepy, where all the others just used my photos and then like wrote about their own lives, but with my face. But this one time this girl was trying to like take my life. Like, she was posting photos of like my bedroom and saying like, oh, I decorated my bedroom today, look how nice it looks, and pictures of my pets and saying, oh, look at my lovely cat and look at my dog, and it was fucking bizarre, and it took me months to get Facebook to delete the account. I have had 17 jobs since I was 15 years old, and I've never been fired from one. I don't have any tattoos, but I have 4 planned that I've wanted to get for years. The reason I haven't got them yet is for 3 out of 4 of them, I can't find a tattooist. I haven't found one yet that does the style that I want. Also the placement, I keep changing my mind between 2 different places for one of them, so that's why I haven't got them yet. I would like to have 6 kids. I have lupus, and I have SLE, which is the systemic type of lupus, because you can have discoid lupus, which just affects your skin, or you can have the systemic type, which affects your whole body, and that's what I have. I do not eat any food that comes from the sea. I hate it all. I think it's gross. Anything about like fish, seafood, sushi, prawns, like shellfish, it all makes me feel ill just thinking about it. I can't even deal. And when I was little, I liked like cod and fish fingers, and now even they just make me cringe. First time I'd ever been abroad in my entire life was when I was 18, and I went to Magaluf with my best mates. It was amazing. I broke my ankle in multiple places when I was 12 years old, and I had a bright luminous pink cast, and I loved it. And my dad used to paint my toenails the matching pink when I went to school because they were on show, which I thought was really sweet. I am obsessed with Lazy Oaf. Like, I think they're my favourite brand of all time. I'm actually wearing them today. Wear a size 7 or 8 shoe, but I have really wide feet, which is so horrible. Thanks, Dad. I sleepwalk and I sleep talk, which is a total nightmare for my poor boyfriend. This hair I have currently is my natural hair colour, and I have dark blue eyes. I don't know if you can see what colour my eyes are from there. They're dark blue. I have been involved in 4 car crashes, and a couple of them were really serious. I've always wanted to go to New York when it's snowy. I just think that's the most romantic thing I can imagine. I just think it would be magical. When I was little, I had 2 pet chinchillas called Spike and Amy, and everyone thought they were the weirdest thing, but they were just lovely. They made such great pets and we adored them. The love of my life was my dog Alfie. He was a Wheaten Terrier and the most beautiful thing you've ever seen. He was 13 years old when he passed away, and he passed away on Christmas Day 2012. The worst Christmas of my entire life. I just don't think you could even write that. Like, yeah, it was awful. And my heart has been broken ever since. I have had blonde hair, orange hair, black hair, pink hair, lilac hair, dark blue, turquoise, green, brown, grey, white, purple, red and multicoloured hair. I've had many, many different hair colours. In secondary school, I was put in isolation twice in 1 week. Once was for laughing during an exam, and the second was for having a fight with another girl in my year. I performed my own original street art act at the London 2012 Olympics. I moved out when I was 18 years old. I have always wanted to do a skydive for charity. I used to work for Disney as a fairy godmother in training at the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique, and I loved it. I've also worked at Madame Tussauds London twice and Thorpe Park 3 times as an actor at all of them. Oh, and I also worked at Legoland as entertainment's team leader. That was amazing. I cry at movies all the time, and not just like a cute little tear running down my cheek, like full on ugly crying. And I feel no shame about it. I have wet myself laughing more times than I care to admit. I went to a stage school. It was actually a stage and screen school for 8 years when I was younger, where I learnt to sing, dance and act, and I absolutely adored it. And through that I got an agent. A talent company came to look at everyone and audition people, and they loved me. It was amazing. I just never used to get nervous about things like that, so I was really outgoing and bubbly and chatted to them and loved it, and I was so passionate about it. I think they saw that, so they took me on. I used to get to skip school for auditions and for work, which I fucking loved. I felt like a major celeb when I was like 10. I loved it. And I think the thing that I find most hilarious is that through that I was once on the cover of S Club 7 magazine. It was a good day. I never get nervous at auditions or interviews. It's quite weird how calm I actually am in those situations, but I just don't. I don't know why. I'm just a quite confident person, I guess, but I just don't get nervous at those type of things. I have had multiple near-death experiences. My favourite thing to do as a kid was climb trees. I was obsessed, and in our little like cul-de-sac green where we lived, there were 3 huge trees, and I used to love climbing that one, then jumping to the other one. It was just like the best thing. But it's really funny because I used to do it in like dressed in tutus and pretty dresses because I was really girly, but I loved being active and being outdoors and getting messy. I have just bought a house with my boyfriend, and it's our first owned home, so that's really exciting. I drive, and I've had 3 cars in total, and when I was 16 I had a Vespa moped, which was like my ultimate love. I adored it. I didn't wear any makeup until I was 14, and even then it was just a bit of mascara, and like I loved brightly coloured eyeshadows because I was just a little weirdo. But yeah, I never used to wear foundation or anything at school. My first phone when I was 12, which was a Nokia 3310, and I was obsessed with it. We had a house computer so that my parents could monitor all of our internet usage, and we were only allowed on the internet for like an hour each a day after school. And I just wanted to include that as one big fact, because like how strange it is for me that teenagers now grow up with like their own laptops and their own internet phones, and like it's just so different for me when I was growing up. I am descendant from Cornish pirates. My granddad was really into looking through our family tree, and he got this thing where he could look into it more and go all the way back, and yeah, we came from Cornish pirates, which I thought was pretty sick. My middle name, Chelsea, is spelled C-H-E-L-S-E-Y because my dad originally wanted to call me Chelsea after the football team because that's who he supports, but my mum was like, absolutely not. So they agreed on the middle name, but my mum said you have to spell it different to the football club, so that's what he wrote down. I actually really love it as well. I think it's really pretty. Those were my 50 random facts about me. I really hope you've enjoyed this video and got to know me a little bit better. If you have, please give me a big thumbs up and let me know in the comments if anything surprised you or what you thought was interesting. Yeah, I hope it was interesting. It was really hard to like pick stuff that was like factual and actually like makes up who I am but wasn't boring. Am I boring? Hope you all have a wonderful week, and I will see you again soon. Bye!